Hello everyone, welcome to the Stock Martin channel. I have a great video for you today. We are going to be talking about some EV stocks and which EV company could potentially be the next Tesla. I think you're really going to like this video. Before we get down into it and get started, please give me that big thumbs up. Keep me alive on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. On that notification bell, hit all so you can get all my downloads. I do have some very nice promotions to get you some free stocks using my links down below. Moomoo has the best promotion right now. If you open an account, that will guarantee you a free stock. But if you put in $100 or more, that will give you a chance to potentially get you some Lucid stock, which will be a 40% increase just in the amount that you put in, $100. Looking at the stock price right now, if you put in $2,000 or more, we'll grant you 3 additional free stocks. Don't forget to get your free stocks right now. My viewers have received Tesla, Amazon, and Apple stocks. So leave me a comment down below which stocks you have received. Now, just transitioning, I did want to just talk about the EV startup companies that are out there. There are growing. There are quite a bit of EV stocks, EV companies that have come out on the market. And we have seen the huge headlines. People say this is the next Tesla killer. Is this going to be the next Tesla? You always hear that in the headlines. We are going to be talking about the stocks out there, which EV company could potentially be the next Tesla. I will start off with my most favorite, and as you probably have guessed it, it is Lucid Motors, ticker symbol LCID. Now, Lucid has had a very, very nice year in the sense that it has just come on the market on July 26th with that reverse merger from CCIV, starting price on its stock at $26 when it did become the LCID stock. Ever since then, we've had enormous great news, starting with the EPA. The Environmental Protective Agency did give the EPA rating for the Lucid Air Dream Long Range Edition as 520 miles on one single electric charge. That did take away the title of the Tesla Model S, the Long Range Edition, by 115 miles, which is enormous and made history in the automotive industry. That being said, we've also had some very nice catalyst with Lucid Motors in that sense that Motor Trend did announce that it was calling it the Lucid Air Dream, the 2022 car of the year. So huge props to Lucid Motors just in a short amount of time to make very big headlines and also automotive news. Now looking at the bad side, looking at the downside of Lucid, I don't want to sugarcoat anything, but the SEC, the Security and Exchange Commission, did come out just most recently, just a few weeks ago, that they are subpoenaing Lucid Motors, that they are under investigation back when it was trading as CCIV under Churchill Capital under the SPAC, the Special Purpose Acquisition Company. They did want to look at all their financials and their future projections because in the future, Lucid Motors, or at the time it was CCIV, did project how much money they will be making in the future. And for the year 2022, they are projecting that they will make 20,000 electric vehicles of the Lucid Air sedan. That being said, it is very critical that Lucid Motors gets this done and gets this accomplished. Right now, it's just a few days until this year's over. We have not still heard from Lucid Motors to see how many deliveries of their vehicles they will be getting. They are supposed to be getting 520 vehicles of the Lucid Air Dream delivered by the end of this year. I am still waiting on those numbers and I will report those as soon as I have them. But this is going to be critical and very important, biggest hurdle for Lucid Motors in the next year, in the year 2022, to mass produce these vehicles if they do not get at least 20,000 vehicles on the road to customers' hands. This could definitely be a huge, huge downward pressure on its stock. But right now, it does seem like they could do this. But again, there's a lot of things that could go wrong with this company. There's those chip shortages still have not been solved. Supply chain issues still have not been solved. Now we do have the fears out there with the Omicron the coronavirus. Will there be another lockdown? A lot of fears going around right now, which is bringing the stock price down quite a bit. Let's talk about another company that could potentially be the next Tesla. A lot of people are talking about it. It's been in the headlines, is Rivian. Rivian, ticker symbol RIVN. Rivian, as you know, is the first electric truck company to come out on the market. They did beat Ford as being the first EV truck company to come out. They also beat the Tesla Cybertruck. So they have gotten really good reviews. Also, Motor Trend has named it the truck of the year for the year 2022. So big props to Rivian. Also, Rivian has very nice backing because it is backed by Amazon. So Jeff Bezos and Amazon is definitely backing this company by putting a lot of money into it. They are a huge shareholder of Rivian stock. In addition to this, they're not only a shareholder, they're also a consumer. Amazon has pre-ordered 100,000 electric delivery vans from Rivian to be delivered by the year 2030, but next year in the year 2022, they will be delivering about 10,000 of their electric delivery vans. Also for consumers, for retail people like you and I, there are huge demands for the R1T and the R1S, the pickup truck and SUV, because there are over 70,000 reservations of this vehicle. But let's talk about, again, the downside, the hurdles of this company is mass production. Just most recently, you did hear that the Rivian CEO did announce that they will not be hitting its 2021 production of 1,200 vehicles. They will be missing it by, quote, several hundred. They didn't give us an exact number, but we definitely see that there are those supply chain issues, again, plaguing not just electric vehicle companies, but also the automotive industry. So very big pressures on Lucid Motors and Rivian. These are my top two that I do think that could be potentially the next Tesla. Out of these two, Lucid Motors by hands down because of its technology. I did make a video about Lucid's technology. Please go back and watch that, as I did a very detailed review on this and a lot of research into this. Now transitioning to other companies, I did want to talk about another company that has been known as the Tesla killer of the Tesla Model 3. That is the smaller Tesla, and that is Polestar. As you know, I do like Polestar as a company. Polestar is a branch of Volvo that is now its own entity. It did partner up with a Chinese-based company called Geely. Right now, the Polestar 1 and 2 are being made in China in the Geely factories. The Polestar 2 is our all-electric four-door vehicle. It does have very nice technology, and it has, in one single charge, 270 miles on one single charge, 0 to 60 in less than 5 seconds. But since it is a branch of Volvo, it still has that quality built. It's very safe. But definitely Polestar has a very nice future ahead of itself. It is selling globally right now. It is one of the companies that is selling in the United States, Europe, and Asia. One of the first electric vehicle companies to sell all over internationally. And they are going to be making a Polestar 3. It's going to be its first SUV that will be made in South Carolina in the United States in one of its Volvo facilities, its Volvo plants. That's also going to be making the S60 sedan and the XC90, the SUV. So definitely some components could be shared there, but this is going to be in the year 2022. Next year, this vehicle will be coming out. Definitely, I think that Polestar has a very nice chance of getting a huge market share of this electric vehicle market. Now, looking at its stock price, one of the best things I like about this stock is dirt cheap. This stock has been under $12 for quite some time. The highest point that it's gotten is at $15.30, but this stock has not been reviewed by any Wall Street analyst yet. It is also valued at $20 billion once this merger happens. Polestar right now is trading under a SPAC, a special purpose acquisition company called Gores Guggenheim. The ticker symbol is GGPI. If you purchase GGPI, when it does merge and convert, all your shares will convert to Polestar, which will have a new ticker as PSNY. But that being said, I definitely think that this stock, in my own opinion, could be worth about $18 to $20. It should be trading like that, in my own opinion. They are doing quite well. They're very popular in Europe. They have now been named the top 20 vehicles that are sold in Europe, in the European Union. And also they are going to China. So definitely huge things to come for this company. The last stock I did want to talk to you about is not an American company. It's actually a Chinese company. I have been talking about NIO. I had to talk about NIO on this one because I am talking about the best EV company that could potentially rival Tesla. I do think that NIO does have a very nice potential to do this, because of several reasons. First is its technology. I am looking at innovative companies that have the best technology that no other company rivals. Right now, NIO has a technology that no other vehicle has on the planet, which is battery as a service, battery swap technology. So in the vehicles, in all of its lineup of its SUVs and its sedans that are just coming out next year, all these vehicles can change out the batteries. So you can have a battery and you can upgrade batteries, you can charge batteries, and you can also switch out batteries at any time in less than 3 minutes. This is a genius technology. I definitely believe that NIO is going to do very good with this. Right now, it is doing great in the Asian market. They are building the battery swap stations around China. They're also building it in Europe now. NIO as a company is also aiming to go international. It did just now go in September of this year, 2021, to NIO Norway. It did expand there, and in next year, it is going to 3 more European Union countries, the Netherlands, Denmark, and Sweden. Also, it does have its eyes set on Germany as well. So very big things to come. I also did make a video about NIO, a lot of videos actually about NIO in the past, I would say 7 days, because of the new ET5 vehicle was amazing at a very nice price point of about $50,000, even less than that if you do that battery as a service technology, battery as a service. It is a $107 monthly fee, and you can have unlimited switching of your battery. You can upgrade batteries, so definitely very nice thing to look forward to. But NIO does have their eyes set on the US market. Just most recently, they did announce about 46 positions in the United States in Silicon Valley and San Jose, California, the NIO headquarters in the USA running. I definitely think that in the future, they do have their eyes set on the United States. They're very strategic on what they're doing. NIO is right now selling in China. It is one of the best selling vehicles in China. As you know, the Chinese government in China has the #1 selling EV market. #2 is the European Union, so they're being strategic. #3 is the US. I definitely think that by the year 2023, they are going to try to get into the US market. What happened just most recently is that the Chinese government did have a very big problem with a company called Evergrande. If you're not familiar with that, it's a big developer. They did default on $300 billion, bringing down the Chinese market, bringing down the housing market, very similar to what happened in the United States in the year 2008. As a result, this has definitely put a lot of pressure on the Chinese stocks, especially NIO, the EV Chinese stocks, and also fears of delisting these companies from the US market. If this did get delisted, that means if you had any money in NIO, this would be worthless. But definitely they have to give us prior knowledge prior to this happening. In my own opinion, I do not think that this will be happening. I have been looking at people buying NIO, and especially even other Chinese companies such as Alibaba. You are having a lot of institutions, a lot of big, well-known people buying these companies. I definitely don't think that they are going to fall. But again, these are my opinions only. Always do your own due diligence, as I'm not your financial advisor. But in my opinion, I do think that NIO has an enormous chance to go up on its stock of more than 100% in the next 12 months. They're expanding quite nicely. October, they did hit a roadblock on their production volume, was quite low, which did result in its stock price going down as well. but November did rebound. They are also going to be making more products out there. I just mentioned the ET5. Go back and watch my video on that. It's an amazing vehicle, amazing technology. They do offer more battery sizes now. That does increase that range. But again, that range does not really equivalent to efficiency. So bottom line, the best vehicle, the best company that does have the potential to be the next Tesla, or actually the equivalent to Tesla, in my opinion, is hands down Lucid Motors, because it has the efficiency, the technology, it has the whole 9 yards. It checks all my boxes. They just need to mass produce. But anyway, this video is a little bit long. Thank you so much for watching it to the end. If you did, please give me that big thumbs up. Keep me alive on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit all. Share this with your family, friends, coworkers, that next door neighbor. Most importantly, get your free shares of stock right now with moomoo. Best promotions. If you open an account, put in $100 or more, you'll get 2 free stocks, each valued up to $3,500. Put in $2,000 or more, you get 3 additional stocks, again valued up to $3,500, for a potential of $17,500 in stocks. So again, try to get that. But thank you again so much for watching, and I can't wait to talk to you on the next one. Thank you.